Let's go back to the basics. What's a kilowatt hour? I use this term very often on our channel here, and it's my duty to inform and educate our viewers. So on today's podcast, we're diving into something fundamental but often misunderstood, the basic units of energy measurement and how they relate to our everyday lives. Welcome to the DIY Off-Grid channel, guys, where if you're not learning something new every day, you're at the wrong place. We often talk about energy, whether it's solar power, wind power, fossil fuel-based, or nuclear energy, but one of the most fundamental units of energy, at least pertaining to our everyday life and our pocketbooks, is the kilowatt hour. What is it? How much is it? Why does it even matter? If you're working with solar panels, batteries, or even just trying to reduce your energy usage, understanding this unit of measure is absolutely critical. So grab a notebook or just tune in as we break it down in a clear and approachable way. If you've ever seen your electric bill, it will have some mention of kilowatt hours somewhere, typically shortened to kWh. It is probably the most fundamental unit of energy that pertains to our everyday living. Now, what is a kilowatt hour? To put it simply, it is a unit of energy usage over a period of time, specifically 1,000 watts of power used for exactly 1 hour. If you have an appliance that requires 1,000 watts to run, a kilowatt hour is the amount of energy used by that appliance when it is operating for 1 hour. If on the other hand, you have, say, a 100-watt incandescent light bulb, it will take 10 hours of operating that light bulb to consume 1 kilowatt hour. To extrapolate further, a 10-watt light bulb, 100 hours of operation, 1 kilowatt hour, or a 10,000 watt heater run for a tenth of an hour, also 1 kilowatt hour. It's a good round number to work with to calculate our energy consumption, and easy to compare no matter where you live, as it's a standard used by essentially every electric utility company out there, even regardless of country. The average American home uses about 900 kilowatt hours of electricity per month, or roughly 30 kilowatt hours per day. At 24 hours a day, that's roughly 1,250 watts of electricity that's being consumed every hour of the day. Of course, our appliances and devices are turning on and off throughout the day, consuming different amounts of electricity. We need to keep that in mind because kilowatt hour has both a dimension of power and a dimension of time. Now, why is that relevant? A typical refrigerator, for example, uses around 400 to 800 watts of electricity when it is actually running with the compressor and the fans on. But despite the fact it's left plugged in 24/7, the compressor shuts off once the refrigerator hits the target temperature, at which point the power consumption drops off drastically to as little as a few